It's in the game.
Welcome to what Clemson folks call the original Death Valley. Stop and take in this scene, one of the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to battle against one another. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Mustangs will kick this deep to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So Clemson's offense comes on the field to open this game. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands, it's Maffa. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking through defenders. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown Tigers. No chance to catch him.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The SMU Mustangs offense gets their first crack now. And here we go, the other half of this running back matchup we've been looking forward to. Kirk. Both guys come in rested, fresh, and very motivated.
How great is this, Chris? Usually in this era, it's about the quarterbacks and the receivers and getting the ball out in space. And in this matchup, we got two of the best running backs in the country.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
It's the free safety who's sneaking up in there. Comes up with a nice sack in the backfield.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Pressure is coming. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy is as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for his back. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Got it.
And the Tigers come to the line with first and goal.
Let's go.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They'll test the right side here. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He's going to hand this off. He shreds the tackle and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. To throw, it's Klubnik. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Maffa. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. This is the 6th play on the drive. QB decides to keep it here. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Hold it, open.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long.
3:25.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This try is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Jennings. He flips it to the back across the middle. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Daniels. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. And the Mustangs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hits the running back in the flat. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught on the outside. It's Hudson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They'll kick it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. He's escaping the pocket now. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. You cannot be serious. The head coach going for it, backed up to his own end zone. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff. It's Maffa. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
For the offense.
And in 1st down, they go right back to him. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
This one is right through. And those 3 points will finish off the 1st half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Tigers will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? Running with purpose. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. The Mustangs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And they'll give it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. He hands it off from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's Jennings. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Long enough and good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Ball handed off. Finding some room at the 25. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27. First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Tigers. Just ran away from the defense. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Tackled at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9. 2nd down.
Looking downfield, it's Jennings. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. And the Mustangs offense is on the move now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here.
And that's a first down for the offense.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Dixon.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ponies. Here's the point after attempt. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous. He's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Now it's 2nd down here. And the wideout goes in motion. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sideline. It's Brown.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fair catch made at the 35. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Back to throw again. He's on the run. Launches deep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. So here we go, fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Bringing it out, it's Maffa. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Klubnik. Throwing for his running back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback.
First down here for this offense. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. First and goal. Late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
31, SMU 17.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's got it for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The offense decides to just spike the ball here.
For the offense.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Jennings. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock.
The air is incomplete.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. The Mustangs will line up here on first down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. End zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, I mean, this game was essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches...
And the pressure gets home. He's dropped right there, and the deficit will remain where it is. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
EA Sports.